Hey everyone, so irony of all ironies, I had finally gotten back in recording, finally posted a video for the first time in a while, and it was of Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom trailer number 1. I was finally talking about it, and it was released a month ago. Today, I posted that video, and a few hours later, Nintendo posted trailer number 2. Trailer number 2 for Echoes of Wisdom. So, for the first time ever, I'm going to be recording and posting twice on the same day and the same video. Posting and recording and posting about a trailer that was released. I'm going to be posting on the same day that the trailer was released, if you get what I mean. It's the first time I'm ever going to get to do this, I think, where I posted a video the same day that the trailer or a video or whatever came out. So let's get straight into talking about Echoes of Wisdom trailer number 2. Let's get straight into it.
Welcome to Hyrule, a vast land where Princess Zelda will journey through her grand adventure. Hyrule is a land of plentiful abundance. From the central plateau, where Hyrule Castle stands enfolded by its castle town.
So immediately I'm coming back to like the plasticky look of the characters. They're very much like plastic toys. Like the models of like the items, the objects and things, they look alright. Except for like in the previous trailer, one of the trees looks so plastic. And even here, like these look very plasticky, but this looks really nice, but this looks very plasticky. And the hair looks very plasticky. So, you know, it's very plastic looking, like toy plastic kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like the art style is very plastic toys. So, also, obviously you can see the bit of the void happening over here.
To the outermost reaches, you'll encounter new and interesting people in each of its diverse regions. The Gerudo
And again, you can see a little enemy up here. You can see it kind of has like a fin type of deal going on. This enemy, I think, you're going to see it again a little bit later, but it's going to be a river or water variant. So we have a sand variant here. Later in the video, there's what I think is a water variant of this same creature. So there's going to be this creature, but like multiple elemental differences, variations of it, because their sand and water is coming later on.
Desert consists of scorching dunes as far as the eye can see and is prone.
And I think you see it in the background of this scene here.
Sandstorms.
Yeah. You see another creature in the background here. He literally just moved. And also I like the fact that Zelda is kind of expressing being too hot here. Also her outfit, I think I'll talk about it a bit more. But I realized while watching this trailer again, this actually is very peasant-like. The dress is very plain. So she's wearing like a peasant outfit right now. You know what I mean? Like a royal out in disguise with the hood covering her face, and then the outfit is very plain. So I immediately, when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's very she's disguising herself as a peasant, but also has the hood. So she is in full-on disguise. And don't forget this sand variant of an enemy up here again.
That's no problem for the women of the Gerudo tribe.
Also, wait.
Though.
There. The Gerudo women, as per usual, are looking very pretty. And I'm loving the gold armor. But you see here, the lighting on the red hair is once again a plasticky feel, but it makes the Gerudo women look very pretty. So it just kind of adds to how pretty the Gerudo women are. The like plasticky feel, like that lighting effect here on her hair, it just adds to the design. It looks really pretty. So whereas for the rest of the NPCs, they look like plastic toys, and while this still gives off a plastic feel, it looks better on the Gerudo women than it does on anybody else. So it just figures that. Get out! Get. Sorry, my animals are ruining. Whoops. My animals are making noise. So there goes this recording, I guess. But yeah. Stop making noise, okay? Little jingle bells. But yeah. Plasticky feel. But it looks good on them for whatever reason. It's probably just because of the Gerudo women.
There are many ruins.
Also, I forgot to talk about...
Tribe, though.
They're talking about the rifts. They're literally here saying, hey, the rifts in the Gerudo Desert don't seem to be getting any smaller. So at least the NPCs are talking about it. They're like, God, there's something going on and it doesn't seem to be going away.
There are many ruins full of mysteries here. And in a way,
you can probably hear my dog tip-tapping on the ground and the cat's jingling bell. She has like a bell collar. You can probably hear all of it.
A great place to...
Also, this bit.
And an oasis.
The fact that she responds to Zelda just like magicking up a bed. It reminds me of my gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom, which I have up on the channel, where I, as Link, like, what's the word, like, that ability that allows you to travel through the floors. I did that into Gerudo Town, and one of the like NPCs of the Gerudo women responded and reacted to it, and I burst out laughing because I wasn't expecting her to react to me just popping out of the floor. So it was really funny. So this instantly reminds me of that. And it's a little detail that Nintendo doesn't have to do, but they do. So it adds a little bit of realism. And if you're a player in the game and you accidentally cause an NPC to respond to what you're doing like this, you would start to laugh. So it's a nice detail that they don't have to do, but they do anyway. And it's a good thing. I like the fact that they make that little detail. It's nice. It's a lot of fun.
Great place to relax. Jabul Waters is home to some of Hyrule's
I like how pretty the water is. The water looks very well done. Like, it doesn't look like it belongs with the rest of everything else.
It's also where you can find the sea.
Also, Zelda swimming. So it's nice to have confirmation that she swims. And then you see this down here. So either all of this is going to get drained of water at some point, or Zelda's going to be able to dive. One or the other. I hope it's that she gets to dive, because it looks like the Sea Zora, live here. And it would be bad for their home to be, drained of all water. So, I'm assuming we'll get the option to dive at some point. Also, it's one of those waypoints. They're very glowy as well, these waypoints. They're very bright and glowy. So, yeah.
Also where you can find the Sea Zora and the River Zora.
I like the fact that we actually have this is the confirmation that the difference between these two Zora are Sea and River Zoras. Because up until now, I think it was just the fandom that was saying that. And this Nintendo going, yep, this is a Sea Zora. This is a Sea Zora, and the other ones are this is a River Zora, and the others are a Sea Zora. Welcome to River Zora Village, where friendly and hello, and good times flow. Also, here's another one of those waypoints behind the text box. But yeah, you can see it glowing there.
Who each reside in their respective villages.
I like the fact that the River Zoras are in like a shallow water, but the Sea Zoras are in this deeper water. The rivers are much more in a shallower water. That goes to show though that the Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Zora are all Sea Zora, not the River Zora. They're all sea versions. So that's interesting. That explains why they're all the likes of sharks and dolphins and XYZ. They're ocean. They're sea variants of Zora.
though they don't always get along.
How dare you.
What?
Also, now that we've seen more of the other Zora, so both of the river and of the sea Zora, we can definitely tell that these are 1000% the rulers. Whether they're the king and the queen of their respective dudes, or if this is like the princess and this is the king or whatever, but they're clearly like rulers of the river and the sea Zora. So they're probably fighting over territory if they're fighting over anything. Like, I don't know what else they would be fighting over. Maybe there's like rifts going on in both of them, and so they're both encroaching in each other's territory to get away from the rifts, and they're like, why are you here? Why are you encroaching on us? It's like, it's not like we're all in danger from the rifts or anything.
What could they be fighting about? Daunting cliffs.
Just want to point it out because everyone can see it. Chest. And also, what the hell are these little creatures? These little eyeballs. And there's like a fire dude over here. And I don't know what that is. But okay. Yeah, this is funny. Like, can we climb this? I mean, Sarah says yes, right? How do we get rid of these guys? I know, I'm looking forward to how we get to converse through this. You know, it'd be interesting.
And lava flows dominate.
Also, just a meteorite. Because this is very spacey, isn't it? Like, there's very stars. It's a void. There's floating objects. This is a meteor. This has to be a meteor. And obviously, it's, you know, one of those void rifts thing. But this is space. Are these people being tossed into space? So, like, how are they gonna survive? What the?
Eldin Volcano region. Kakariko Village is...
Also, well, you can't really see it because my little avatar's in the way, but I'm just taking notice of butterflies. There's actually been butterflies a few times in this. I wanted to make sure that I mention them, the butterflies. If I catch another butterfly, I'll mention it again. Because I saw purple butterflies and they're really pretty. I want to mention the butterflies.
Kakariko Village
very
is
pretty.
nestled at the mountain's base. But you'll have to brave treacherous trails to reach the home of the Gorons. Those rocks may look delicious.
I love the way they're bringing the rock roast back.
Alas, they
Very, very Breath of the Wild / Tears of the
are
Kingdom
not
of them.
for Hylians. The
And there they are. There are the river variants of the creatures I was talking about before. They are absolutely... So there's 1000% that the other dudes are sand variations, but these are absolutely water variants of the exact same creature. So we have multiple variations of these same dudes.
barren wetlands are a lush labyrinth of vegetation. As you wander...
Oh, and there was a parrot there. I also want to mention the birds. I keep forgetting to mention the birds. But there's like so many birds, creatures. So like wildlife, and there's a butterfly. There's a pink butterfly. I didn't realize it was a pink butterfly. But birds, so just like the little indications of wildlife. You know what I mean? It's very pretty. It's very cute. So we have butterflies and we have a lot of birds. A lot of butterflies, a lot of birds. Just the indication of wildlife. It's reminiscent of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where we had actual living creatures. Obviously, we're not gonna have like 100% a lot of that in this, but yeah.
As you wander the jungle, you might
and I'm pretty sure Deku Scrubs, they've never, from my knowledge anyways, and I'm not very knowledgeable on Zelda, unfortunately, but from my knowledge on Zelda, the Deku Scrubs have only ever been in Majora's Mask, as far as I know. Only in Majora's Mask. And that's like an alternate reality, or like a different dimension. So, it's fascinating to see them here.
a Deku scrub.
And also there's
Rumor
a weird
has
plant
it
there.
these peculiar-
A weird plant.
Rumor has
Ugh,
it these
pause.
peculiar creatures...
And another waypoint. Waypoint.
As you
And
wander the jungle, you might come across
plant. that there's a fruit of some kind. Maybe you can like collect it or something. And there's some leaves, but maybe you can collect this fruit because it looks solid enough that maybe you can collect it. Because like if we have like a variant of meat and a variant of a carrot later on, why can't we make an echo of this dude? But then again, it's not glowing, so maybe we've already made an echo, or maybe it's nothing. And I just think it's something when it isn't.
Us, a Deku scrub. Rumor has it these peculiar creatures have a...
This cotton candy is so tasty, you've never would have guessed it was made out of spider webs. I can't with the spider webs. And there's spider webs there. Ugh. Ugh. Imagine them offering this to you in the game and you're like, nope, I'm good, thanks, no thank you. Nope. Also glowing mushrooms. Pretty. This is a very pretty blue as well. This reminds me of the blue of the champion outfits and the champion and the it's kind of like a lighter shade of the Sheikah tech. But it's a very pretty blue. I love this blue. It's very pretty light baby blue and I like that. Baby blue is just a really, really pretty color.
Voracious sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth. Can you imagine? Imagine, what's the word again? Spider webs being sweet? Like, no thank you? Ugh.
During your travels, you're likely to encounter people dealing with problems.
Again, look at this. We have quests! And this is a main quest as well. And then...
It's great and small.
I hear so many monsters, fight them off for me. And then we have side quests. This is a good indicator to me. Because one of the things I was afraid of, which I mentioned in literally the video that I've only posted today, same day, is that because of the art style, I'm terrified that this is going to be a short as hell game. But the indication that we're going to have main and side quests hopefully means that this is going to be a much longer game than I was thinking it was going to be. And I really, really hope so. I want this to be a lovely, nice, long game. Because it needs to be, given whatever price tag it's going to be hopped up on. And it's going to be a Zelda game, so it's going to be like a full-priced, expensive game. So, yeah.
Keep track of quests by browsing your adventure log whenever you'd like.
This is the absolute greatest. I love that. And look.
Part of your journey.
This...
Dealing with problems, great.
I love this. I love the fact that we're getting quests. This is the best thing. It's going to add so much to this game. And it's very much like a Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it's very much... The UI is very much that. And you'll see it here in a second as well. With the quest thing. I missed it. Here. This was how we got told that someone wanted a quest from us. Wanted to give us a quest in Breath / Tears. Right? We all know this already, if you've played either or both of those games. This is the UI that they used to let us know that a NPC wanted you to do something for them. This is the quest icon and UI. So this is very much, again, them calling back to Breath and Tears of Kingdom.
Helping people with their troubles
so this is a great sign.
Part of your journey. And wise heroes are often rewarded for their good deeds.
And again, like an NPC reacting to something that you, the player, did. Like, that's fun. That's really fun. So it's a great sign of NPC and character interaction and all these sorts of things. So this is looking good. This is already kind of like assuaging, or whatever the word is, a lot of my fears already. So I'm liking this trailer. Like, this game already looked like a fun game, but this is like a very good way of showing, yes, it's going to be even more fun than you anticipated, and there's still more of this video to come, so. And here we go, waypoints. I've already ended up talking about this, but yeah.
Objects known as waypoints are scattered throughout the land. Once you've discovered one, you can return to it quickly by selecting it.
It's that Deku dude, the scrub.
Throughout the
we
land.
see him at some point in this, with the milkshakes, but that's him, the same dude. That's like the same location. as the scrub that we see later on giving us the milkshake. I mentioned them actually in the other video as well, that they're probably like a business, they're probably a shop of some sort. And I am right, they are a shop where they throw together a milkshake for you, which is still funny.
Once you've discovered one, you can return to it quickly by selecting it on your map.
Hang on. This, the little glowing effect, and then you'll see it in a second when I pause it. The triangles. The triangles.
Even with the benefit of fast travel, getting around Hyrule can
Also,
prove challenging.
no fall damage. 0 fall damage. Like, can we just appreciate that a bit?
Even with the benefit of fast
Jumps
travel,
off cliff.
getting around
Jumps off the
Hyrule can
biggest
prove challenging.
cliff. No fall damage.
Why?
Confirmation. We don't have to test ourselves, gamers. We know for a fact there's no fall damage. And also, horse. We have horse. I was actually joking with myself when I first saw this. But it's so funny because given the model size, the model, like, she's practically the same size. She's practically like on the back of a mouse, given like the model sizing. It's so funny to me. It's really funny, but it's really cute that we have horses. It really is.
Gallop right over weaker enemies to send them flying, and hop over small obstacles with ease. Once you learn to make
And here we go with the carrot variant. Here we go.
Call upon your trusty steed from anywhere.
Right there. That right there indicates that we have multiple horses. Because we have the brown horse from a second ago, and then we have this guy, this yellow and white, or yellow maned and white stallion or mare. So immediately I'm thinking, are they calling back to Breath of the Wild again, where they're going to give us a stable of multiple horses, where we can call on whichever horse that we had previously had out, that we can have up to like 5 or 6 horses. It's like, that would be so cute to get the option of having multiple horses again, because we've already seen 2 horses already, right? We've seen, again, already the brown one from literally a second ago, this guy, and now the white
Call upon your trusty steed from anywhere in the open.
I love that. You just make I mentioned this before actually in the other one, but you can feed yourself with this ability. With this echo ability, you can literally just produce food for yourself and for your horse. So that's actually really cool, and it's a very useful ability. And you get your little echo triangle thing back once the food is consumed. I noticed that as well, and I picked up on that immediately. I was like, oh, okay, so once the item is destroyed, or in this case consumed, you get your little thing back. It's still funny to me, the size. Just the size. See what I mean? This is the same position, because that little... Yeah, see, the map is actually in the way, but you can see the map here. You can see like a little UI. If I can go back just a little.
As you
Yep. See? I'm right. This is the same location. There's the wave point from earlier in the trailer, and there's the dude. But he was just underground the last time we were in this area here. He was here, but just in the ground. So I'm right, that is the exact same thing.
Explore, you may come across smoothie shops, manned by business scrubs. Here you can blend the ingredients you've collected into delicious drinks.
Oh,
smoothies have different
maybe I was
effects.
right actually then about the fruit that we saw earlier, because we have a fruit. There's none of these fruit look particularly similar to that fruit that I saw earlier, but maybe that's what it's used for. You can collect it and then bring it here, because I mentioned a fruit earlier, that there was a solid looking fruit that we can probably pick up, but we can't seem to make an echo out of it. This is the solution. We can probably pick it up and make a smoothie out of it. That's what it is. That's what it's for. because I was like, it looks too solid to just be a regular model. It has to be an interactable one, given how solid it looks. And this is definitely it. It's a smoothie ingredient.
You can blend the ingredients you've collected into delicious drinks. Smoothies have different effects based on the ingredients you choose. They're sure to come in handy during your travels. You can also equip outfits and accessories to enhance your abilities.
Alright, here with the outfits and the abilities, this is the outfit we see Zelda with. Right, there's going to be like a bigger version in a second. But this here is the outfit we see her using the entire 2 trailers so far. This is very much peasant wear, because if you look at the middle one, that is the very much a princess appearing outfit, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see it in a second. But the middle one is the one that looks very princessy, whereas this one just looks like peasant girl, especially in comparison to the middle one. So this makes me think that maybe the whole, like, her being in prison thing is the storyline, and this is like a disguise. It's like a peasant girl disguise with the, like, plain outfit and then the hood as well. And then, like, this is very much, the middle one is very much like the princess looking outfit. And the last one is obviously the Gerudo one. It's a very Gerudo looking outfit. But also the Gerudo outfit has the mask. So potentially, if it is a case where, you know, like, she has to hide her identity as the princess, the 2 outfits that she is safe wearing as a disguise are the Gerudo one and the one with the hood, the peasant looking one with the hood. And if she wears the princess looking one in the wrong area, she could, like, do the way in Breath of the Wild, where you have to dress up as a woman to get into Gerudo village or town, Gerudo town. But the second, like, the second you're in the town and you take off the, like, woman outfit, you immediately get kicked out. So what if there's, like, a similar thing here? Like, obviously it's not going to be the case with the Gerudo town because you're a woman. They're not going to kick you out, right? But if you're in an area where Zelda does need to be disguised and she wears the princess-looking outfit, she's immediately recaptured or something. You know what I mean? Like, because we don't know what the storyline is, but but I know, it's just that's what the outfits make me think of. And also, we only see 3 outfits here. I hope that we get more options than just 3 outfits. Please and thank you. I know, I like the idea that she's in disguise. But I hope we get more options than just the 3. But we'll see the outfits later. Her actually wearing them later. Also, we see these. The flower is really pretty, and it seems to have some type of maybe money type thing. Because, like, there's a bag, but I don't see what the little symbol is. This is clearly swimming. That's diving. That is definitely diving. This is some type of speed. Because there's a wing there, so some kind of speed. This has to be something health, because, like, there's a bag and there's a heart on it. The item is a heart, but there's, like, a heart on the bag. So some type of heart objects, whether it's a healing thing or an extra heart or something. I'm not sure what this is. It's a bag, and I can't really make out what the symbol is on the bag. So maybe a money thing. That's just my guess, but I don't know. Then again, probably doesn't need money, so what would it be instead? It doesn't look like it's a... what's the word? Energy type thing, because that just doesn't... that little symbol does not make me think energy. I think it's actually a little butterfly on it. A bag and a little butterfly. So maybe it's an item. It's like a storage item. Like more storage or something. Maybe. It's the only thing I can think of, because that does look like a little butterfly. So I don't know. These different accessories do different things, and, like, this is definitely diving. This is definitely swimming. This is some type of speed boost. This is something to do with health. This, not 100%. But it's either money or something, or items, something to do with the wildlife, because that is a butterfly. So maybe you can catch the butterflies. Maybe that's like a side quest or something, because these games tend to have some sort of side quest like that, like in Tears, and in Breath of the Wild, and I think Tears, Yeah, they both had the Deku seeds. You had to go and get the seeds of the forest children. Like you had to find them and help them and all this. So the item of this, the gotcha item of this is probably the butterflies. Because there's been a lot of butterflies in this game. So it stands to reason you can probably catch them for some reason.
And to look fashionable.
There it is. There's the princess outfit. And you see like the game, because like we got to see her transition, right?
And to look.
We got to, oh no. I was gonna say we got to see her transition into the princess outfit, but she doesn't. She just kind of blinks into
Fashionable, obviously.
So very pretty. I hope we get more options of outfits than just those three, because as much as I like the Gerudo one and even the peasant one, because that is definitely Link's HUD. I don't know. Like I hope we get more options for outfits for her. The binding. This is actually a game changing, and it was already game changing with the Echo, but this is just more so. Like holy damn. But also see this little creature here. I was looking at this creature and I was like, do we even see this creature in the game? And we do actually. There's a moment where they show us this creature. So when this creature comes up, I'm going to point it out. But this creature is so cute. Like, this is such a cute little design. That's adorable. But yeah, like, I caught it in the game. In the trailer, I saw it. I was like, that's the creature from the poster. That's definitely the creature from this little image graph thing. So I'll point it out when it comes up. It's so cute. It's so funny.
Whether you're
so
trekking
adorable.
over rugged plateaus,
there's the butterflies.
through
Butterflies.
winding
Hang on, butterflies.
Whether you're trekking over rugged plateaus,
Here's the pretty purple butterflies that I was talking about earlier, actually. See them? Pretty and purple. There's like one there, but it's kind of closed its wings right now. But like there's two butterflies right there. They're both just hanging out. Also pretty flowers. But yeah, they're so solid, and there's so many like butterflies and birds. There's another bird. It kind of looks like a woodpecker bird. But there's so many like birds and butterflies, butterflies and birds. There has to be some type of like capture or something. Like even if it's just the butterflies and the birds are just there for wildlife, who knows? But like there's a lot of butterflies so far. I've picked up on that there's a lot of butterflies.
through winding caves,
Also the bats. Confirmation that there's bats in this game.
other complex locales. Creating echoes is key to success.
That fucking
But
fish.
sometimes
Here it
may
is.
not be
Here we
enough.
go. Game
A
changing
huge
element.
boulder like this cannot be learned as an echo, and your other echoes won't move it either. For
Throw a
obstacles
rock at a
like
boulder.
these, Tri has got you covered with the power of Bind.
Bind.
Use it to
It's
make
basically
even a
just
massive boulder
like
follow Zelda's movement.
it's basically Ultra Hand, and it's the same color as Ultra Hand as well.
Bind can help you
It
unearth
is.
buried
Also,
treasure.
I mentioned this in the last game, where in that image you see like a half buried treasure chest. I was literally looking at that treasure chest, like, oh, so there's chests and there's buried treasure chests. And I was literally looking at it, and I was thinking. I don't think I said it, but I was thinking. I was like, how are we going to get these things out of the ground? Are they going to give us a shovel? Is there going to be an item, an ability? And the straight up answer is it's an ability. They give us an ability to just pull these things out of the ground. Very reminiscent of, the metal ability from Breath of the Wild, where you're able to pull out the buried metal chests from the ground and out from wherever they were. And then Ultra Hand from Tears of the Kingdom. So they're definitely keeping those kind of like freer elements from Breath and Tears, where they're giving Zelda Echo and they're giving her own variation of Ultra Hand, basically. So that's such a cool thing. It's this game already looked like it was going to be a fun game with just Echo, but now with Bind as well, and you can see later on this how they combine the two abilities. This is going to be a
even
great
reposition
game.
Troublesome enemies.
Just drop an enemy
Also
off the
use
cliff.
Bind on your echoes. So
Also
get creative
snakes.
and find
Snakes. snake, and a little choo-choo. I thought these were like the one and the same, but looking at them side by side like this, these are clearly different enemies. But snake. Is it that like this guy becomes this guy, or is this just two separate dudes? Because this is like a choo-choo, and then this is a snake for some reason. But this is a chew, and that's a snake. So either there's no relation there, and they're just going to be found in similar places, or this, like a Pokemon evolves into this, or nah. I think it's just similar looking enemy types just nearby each other. But snakes. That's funny to me, just snakes.
And ways to forge ahead. Alternatively, if you want to follow a moving object yourself, you can use reverse